Getting the hot water ready to fill up the sink here. I'm putting up a poll for you guys. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, it's hot now. Got hot water out. Hey, what's up, Russell? When I saw someone had one thumb up already, I was like, I wonder if that's Russell. Probably was. I was hoping my roommate would have washed the dishes before he left, but he didn't, so I got to do them. There's a decent amount, too. You get home from work and you're just tuckered out, so you don't want to clean the dishes. What's up, the goat? Hey, Zookeeper had to get a new phone. Hey, Zookeeper. Hey, Brantley. Russell says, like and subscribe. Hit the screen for a thumbs up. Thanks. We'll pin that one. Appreciate you. All right, prepping for dishes. Prepping for washing the old dishes. Brantley says he was second. I'm not sure who was. I know, just went to Panda. Nice. Can you order me some real quick? I didn't have supper yet, so. All right, let's get the plug. Good old pluggy plug. Good old pluggy plug. This is some soap I got from my aunt that passed away. It's some more natural stuff. Lemon verbena is the flavor, or smell, not flavor. I don't know about flavor. Meyer's Clean Day dish soap. Cuts greased, biodegradable. Oh, I love Panda Express. What's up, creator? Panda Express is one of my favorite fast food restaurants. What I like about it is you can get it really quick. I mean, all you really have to wait for is if there's a line. That's all. If there's a line, well, then you got to wait in line. Anyways, appreciate y'all coming by. We're washing some dishes right now. Our channel's about hiking, cave exploring, mountaineering, like stuff kind of like shooting content and like rappelling and stuff like that. Please consider subscribing. It's free. And we do have a giveaway, no association for YouTube. Hats, stickers, and t-shirts coming up sometime. Yes, sir. So, to enter, you just need to subscribe and be in the live when it happens. If you want a free entry, just become a member for $1.99 a month. We currently have one member in the channel right now, or in the feed. That would be Russell. No, Jerome, it's a minor. Yeah, and we're an adult here, by the way, YouTube. I'm an adult. Nothing is ever for sale. We always follow YouTube guidelines and educational purposes only. All righty. Let's get this sink filled up. Educational purposes only. Not much doing laundry. Okay, and I'm doing dishes, so we're both doing cleaning. Nice thing is you can clean dishes while the laundry's being washed if you wanted to. What's that on the screen? Water dropped there. Anyway, excuse me. A little scratchy there. That's a good question for tomorrow. What do you order at Panda? At Panda? What do I order at Panda? I usually get the chow mein, and then from the chow mein, I usually get orange chicken, and then like the sesame seed chicken sometimes, or I'll get the Beijing beef and the shrimp, coconut shrimp, and then I usually have a side of what do you call it? Sorry, I got an eyelash in my eye. It feels like a side of spring rolls. Those are good. Spring rolls are delicious. What's up, Poppy? Puppy! What's up, Puppy Steve? Poor guy's having issues. He's pooping everywhere. Poopy! She's just about full enough. I don't go to Panda much, but I always get the teriyaki chicken and super greens. There you go. Compliant, what's up? I saw you just posted something a little bit ago. At least I got a feed from it. I forget what it was though now. I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, and I think you responded on one of my shorts that I did. That I just posted yesterday. I have a couple more that I could post of testing the bench testing with the string with the 5.77 Schneider and that little garden gun. But I want to add the slow-mo into it, so it's going to take a little bit longer because I have a slow-mo angle. Do you know how you have a question for the weekend? Was your weekend good tomorrow? Your question could be, what do you... Okay, I saw the shotgun video. That one got pushed. That one has about 1,400 views right now. It got 1,000 views in less than an hour. Quick question, BMW or Toyota? Toyota. They're easier to work on. They're cheaper to work on. Less complicated. And they'll last longer. Less electronics. Less problems. Hey, T, what's going on? It's me, Rodney. I just made an alternate account. Oh, okay. Well, you can subscribe with that one then, huh? Hey, AT. You also got pushed in that video. I did. And that was no overreaction. When I shoot that with just one 10 gauge at a time, it doesn't shove me like that. But with two, it does. And look what it did to my finger because it pinched it real good on the second trigger. Sorry for using that finger. I'll put the other one up so it doesn't look so bad. It got me right there. The one trigger got me right there. It pinched it in between. How bird is your shoulder? It just has two little marks. Barely anything. I don't know if I can... I don't know if I can open it up right here. Right there. There's two little marks. But I was shooting some other stuff too. There's a little one here maybe. But two little marks right there. But I was shooting... I did 4 shots of that. And I did a whole bunch with that 5.77 Fury. And a lot with that 12 gauge black powder. That kicks real good too. That was an awesome, nice video. Yep. Almost didn't get the shot in that short. Yeah, that was an accident. My nephew wasn't ready. He didn't move soon enough and wasn't quite in frame, but we got it. It was just enough. Let's see. Takes forever to heal on joint. What's up, Ian? Had a deep, nasty one. Some spot, painful friction rub. What's up, CJ? Welcome, bud. That 10 gauge knocked you off your feet. It did. That was not overreacting. That was 100%. When you fire both barrels, that thing's probably coming after you with 100 foot-pounds of force at you or more. Maybe more. Because by itself was about 70, I think. So about 140 then. I think a 10 gauge is about 60, 70 foot-pounds at you. A 12 gauge is typically what? Between what's... It depends what you're shooting in it. Those were turkey magnum loads, so they're hot. What's up, Rodney? Yeah, they were really hot. They're called Grand Slams. They're 3.5-inch magnums. I have some buckshot magnums for it. I need to find some slugs. Then we'll compare all 3 of them someday. I don't know if I'll do a double barrel like that again, but your favorite. Rodney, we're going to call you Micah. YouTube, there's more than 2 people in here, so please stop lying to us. There's like 5 of you guys chatting back and forth. It grand slammed you up in the air. It sure did. Grand slam. Got to be careful with these cups. They're pretty thin. These blue ones I got from my aunt that passed. So if you just lightly bang them against something, they'll shatter. They're not very thick compared to some clear ones I had. Which broke too, but not that easily. One of them did break the other day. I think it had a crack in it from movement, from when I transported them from her house to over here. They went from her house to my parents' house, and then my parents' house to here. I think they got banged around a little bit. One got broken. So, what's up, Beyond? How's it going? What's your favorite fridge? Frigidier's been good in Kenmore too. Kenmore is actually a lot of time made by Whirlpool or Frigidaire. I think this one's, is this a Kenmore? This is a GE. Some GEs are pretty good. The one I'm at. I've dropped a glass from 6 feet and somehow it didn't break. Yeah, and then sometimes you barely tap it and it shatters to a bazillion pieces. Especially Corelle plates, right? They either don't break at all, they break to a bazillion pieces. Red Solo Cups help with dishes? They would, yeah. What's up, RoboCop? A guy went to the priest and said, Father, I constantly hear a voice telling me what to do. You're married. Yeah, I know, right? That's funny, Robo. I like it. I use this thick pint glass meant for beer because they are meant to be pretty resilient. Yeah. Because people like clonk people over the head with them. Yeah, allegedly. Let's see. Does anybody remember the plates and glasses from the 90s that had the goose in a bonnet on it? Yeah, I'm looking for those. Like the print, instead of like this one is the ivy leaves. Are you talking about the print? Are they Corelle ware? Like these are Corelle. These are the matching ones of the bowls. The goose and the bonnet on it. I'm guessing you mean the print, right? From the 90s. I mean, I'm a 90s. I was born in 1990. I mean, I remember a round thing that had a lid that was glass that had a goose with a bonnet on it, and I think it had other accessories with it. That's probably what you're talking about. I'm guessing that's what you're talking about, because I remember my grandma had some of them. She had the one that was a round thing about this big with a goose on it of some sort with a bonnet that was just the lid that went over the top of some glass. I don't even know what you would have used that thing for. Storing bread in, maybe? I don't know. It was round, though. What's up? I like to make you uncomfortable. The wife has Corelles also. Yep. Was at the beach with my buddy. He was street ministering. A couple walked by, and the paper bag broke. Smashed 2 beer. It's okay. It was only Corona. It was just Corona. Wasn't a huge waste. Yeah, they made plates and glasses. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my grandma, she might still have those. My mom's mom. She used to have some of that stuff. It's not Corelle. It's some other brand. I don't remember what brand it is. I do not remember, mate. Russell, I don't like Corona either. It's, what? I mean, I've never had beer in a way, but I'm not sure what flavors are. I know a lot of Mexicans like that, and they also like Teca or something like that it's called. It's what they usually eat over there. I mean, drink, so I don't know. Not eat, drink. Excuse me. It's water beer. Yeah, I hear some of that cheaper stuff is. 'Tis what I hear.
Hey, Skittles, what's up, bud? Hi, what you doing?
Mexican beer, no matter the brand, has a very specific taste that I am not a fan of. Oh, yeah? Glock Boy JC just went live. What's another one? Honduras has one called Gallo, which is rooster. What's up, Real Tactical?
My brother in Christ, what it do mean?
What do you mean, buddy? What it do mean? What does tactical mean? You're off your live, I take it. Or you're having a second one going later. Because I know you had a live going earlier. Tack, what you doing here? Oh, we're washing dishes. Sorry, I got some dog hair on my shirt there. Skittles, he's shedding right now, my red healer. Good old Skittles.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, you down there wagging your tail. What you doing? What you doing, Skittles?
Got to scrub up these cheese graters. These thin ones are hard to get your hand in there to scrub them. Scrub them good at least. Don't worry, Jerome. You're not missing anything by not having beer. You would hate it. Alcohol drinks are just rotten drinks. Well, I'm sure they are. Tactical Taco, how's it going? What's up? How are you? Thanks for coming to the channel. No, I'm off for the night. Just wanted to come show some support. I saw you were on live. Hope you had a great day, brother. We did. Had a good church service. Went well. I got back at maybe 3:30 or so. What time are we now? We're like, what, 6:30 right now or something? Let's see, did I turn all messages on? I'm not sure if I did or not. Sorry if I didn't. That means I might be missing someone's messages here. Let's see, all messages is on. Translate is, let's see. Well, thank you, Tactical. Thanks for becoming a member. Guys, if you want to become a member, just like Tactical did, it starts at $1.99 a month. Not too expensive. And we're going to be having a giveaway shortly. No association of YouTube. Stickers, hats, and t-shirts, which this is one of them right here. It's got that on there. And the big sticker on the back, and it says Desert Army More on the bottom of it. Of course, it's backwards because I'm facing the front camera. But you automatically get a free entry if you become a member. So, hey, Tactical, you got one entry for free. But you have to be in the line when it's happening. So, we'll obviously make more announcements when that's going to be. How do you make wine? You let grapes rot. Yep. And I need to make, you want a shirt? Yeah. I need to get a website of how to sell that stuff, which, again, nothing's for sale here. I'm just asking how I do that so I'm not getting myself ripped off. I don't know what you use, Tactical, for your, I know you just got stickers. I'm in for a shirt. Win that boy. Yeah, thank you. Hey, Real Tactical, thank you for the $20. W's in the chat for Real Tactical. But yeah. I don't know how, I know you recently got stickers or decals or something. Patches. I don't know how you're going to go about that. I know Raging Bullets just got something set up. He explained some of that too. How he did it. He's using some other one. I was thinking about using, and he said it was free. I was thinking about using Shopify, but it's still not a drop ship. I would like a drop ship so people can just go on the website, order in, it goes directly to them. I don't have to deal with shipping. That would be nice. But we'll see. Well, guys, wish me luck. I'm going to a singles meet. Honestly, hope I can find a believer here. Awesome, bro. I think I need to find one of those, a single meet and greet. Yep, good luck, AT. Remember the good qualities of a woman. There's some that can be compromised because some of those are just personal preferences, and then there's some that are non-negotiable. Right? I did custom Hawaiian shirts. Vinyl decals and a patch. I have my own website on Wix. Oh, is that what you're using, Wix? I forget what Raging Bullets was using. Let me screenshot that one. The one I was looking at, but you got to pay for it, is Shopify because it can link to YouTube directly. Which the one Raging Bullets found can as well, but it's a little bit harder to set it up, he said. I need to look because he said his was free. I'm frozen? Let me refresh it. Can't wait for the tactical. All right, I refreshed it. Let's see if that works. Again, YouTube, nothing's for sale. Educational purposes only. We are no affiliate of YouTube in our giveaways or anything like that. We are an adult. We honor minor. And we always follow YouTube guidelines. Can't wait for the tactical boogaloo. There you go. Apparently says, best woman I found burning up that altar. When you can't pray for yourself, you have to help me to pray for you and with you. That was one thing when the different times I've dated, especially the last time when we would have our prayer time. It was just something special. Me hearing her heart when she would pray. Sorry, I'm just getting emotional here. My eyeballs are wanting to tear up. Because we're not dating currently. But I remember hearing her heart and some of the way she would say stuff. It just touched my heart, you know, the way she would pray. And I'm sure it's like that too when you hear your wife praying. If you're married, I'm not. Anywho, Russell, is that unfrozen now? I refreshed it. When I refreshed, it kicked it out, but thankfully it was able to resume. Thankfully. Thankfully. Yep, good. Very excited too, man. I gotta get my wife to model them for the website, LMOA. But yeah, links to you too. I'm just waiting for the shirts to come in and the rest of our stickers. Awesome. JTK JD said he had an awesome weekend or a great weekend. That's nice. I did too. I went shooting with the nephews. Check out the shorts. We got about 10 or 15 shorts that we posted of shooting some pretty cool stuff. Some of them are antique, some of them are old, some of them are rare, and some of them are powerful. Sneak peek or sneak thing. I almost got blown off my feet. It was that powerful. No joke. I did not exaggerate. Check it out if you haven't checked it out. It has about almost 1,500 views now, I think, that one. It got to 1,000 in an hour, but then it just slowed down. It's weird. You'll see a short take off, and then all of a sudden it'll plateau, but yet it has piles of views, likes, and shares. Why is YouTube shutting it off if it's getting pushed? Like, if people are liking it, it makes no sense. If they're liking it, why suppress it? I don't know. YouTube's funky that way. They're like, we don't want you to make any money. Sorry. That breech rim, pre-fire rifle thingy was super cool. Oh, the little guy? Yeah, so that originally was a 9mm rimfire from Belgium. I have two of them. Somebody modified the one to center fire, so I found a 38 short Colt that'll fit in it. And we bench mounted it first, pulled the trigger, nothing exploded. So I did that 2 or 3 times, and then I fired it, just like that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I have the ammo for it that originally would have fired. That's because I have a second one that I haven't tried yet that is a little bit longer, and it's not an antique. That one that you saw fire was from 1897, something like that. Maybe even 1880 something. The other one I have is from like 1905, 1910, so it's not considered an antique, but it's in the ATFI, so it's registered to me and everything. Pronounce as well as Jerome, I know God has a plan. He that finds a wife finds a good thing. Yep, cool thing I like about being single is I don't have to ask anyone before I do anything. Stinks at night and holidays. Yeah, it stinks at night and holidays. Yeah, it also stinks at weddings. What else? Family get-togethers. Different things that remind you that you wish you had children. It's hard sometimes, God says in everything give thanks. He also says about being satisfied with the lot that God has us in. It can be hard sometimes. This weekend was no good. I had to chase down and replace several line fuses on Saturday. My arms are jelly. Yep. So sick YouTube is crazy for that. I did a pistol flip video and it's kind of gotten like, yes. I commented on that one, Real Tactical. I said, wow, this thing's taken off. And I had like 900 something thousand at that time. And I did another one today and YouTube made me take it down like, can you all make up your minds? Exactly. That's the one I think you had on it. It said, don't play with guns or something like that. That was one of them, at least, that had a lot of views. It might have been that one. I almost thought that was my mom and dad in their truck. That's somebody else's truck. Yeah, it makes no sense. Like, the algorithms make no sense right now. Because you can do everything right and get no views, and then try something normal and you get piles of views. Although, I'm not in that boat. I don't really have piles of views, but... Zero, are you on lineman? Maybe so. I can't remember. He's over in Montana, I think it was. Something like that.
You in Montana?
I think he in Montana. All right, let's put these plates in the water and let them soak. It all depends on what blue hair is online to censor the feed. Well, that would be Gemini. And she's probably got all sorts of color hair. Gemini AI. It's like they say they don't do shadow banning or throttling, but yet you can see it in your graphs that they are. So it makes no sense. You know they are. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Let's see. Sorry, that's one of my pet peeves to talk about if it gets brought up. It's a sore subject. We all know that. Which you guys, if you have a channel, you know all about it too. Let's see here. No, just electrician, but we own some of our own power line, and I have to replace the fuses. Wyoming. Okay. Jerome, get it right. Yeah, I said Montana. Right next door. Killing small critters with that garbage algo. Exactly, it is. It's bigger than the algo, though. He'll provide the viewership he wants us to have and our platforms to the degree he needs us to have. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, I wish I was getting the same views I was before, because then I'd get, how'd you say, better side income that I could use for promoting the channel, or helping someone out, maybe donating it, you know. And that's exactly what Kenrod wanted to do. He wanted to do it to help his parents out, and I wanted it to help the channel grow more, just put it back into it, as well as to make good content for you guys, and helping people out in need if they needed it too. But yeah, it's one of those things I probably should pray about and just, you know, say, hey, I know it's just a YouTube channel, you know, because like even my outdoor channel, I mean, it's going nowhere, and people love outdoor stuff, so it makes no sense. What are you doing, Skittles? Huh? I mean, am I the best quality? No. Am I the best, what do you call it? Cinematic? No. But I know channels that make it just as professional or less professional, and they get piles of views. The Action Adventure Twins, theirs are pretty simple. They do it off of phones and GoPros and go through caves and tunnels. They get piles of views. Now, they didn't start out that way, I'm sure. Obviously, right? Let's see here. What's up, Focus? That's where I'm at. I want to just able to give tons away to those who need it through YouTube. Keep you in our prayers, man. A channel like yours can be extremely powerful in winning souls. I would hope so. And that's the thing too. Like, I've tried to switch gears a little bit, which probably messes with the algorithms, to see what to do. I automatically start out with, you know, firearms, and I already had the and more, and that's when I did the outdoor stuff. But here and there, you know, we have we talk about scripture a lot of times, you know, some politics. Last Sunday before last, we were talking quite a bit about the Bible. We have Bible quizzes sometimes on Tuesdays. I don't know if we did that this last Tuesday. I can't remember. Different quizzes. This Sunday I was thinking about maybe doing some singing, but it has to be uncopyrighted songs, so I have to do a little bit of work yet. Apparently, says Jerome, I just did a new short. Did you see it? 2 Thanksgivings ago, my church burned. Probably didn't. Hope all is well. Yep, it is, Focus. Appreciate you coming. Check out the shorts if you hadn't. I just posted a whole bunch of shooting stuff from yesterday. I like the double pow with side-by-side. So much fun. Yeah, that thing hurt. Hey, what is up, Micah? How's it going? You got a screenshot of me with a patch on. How's it going, Micah? Tactical hello. The eye patch. Yeah, I know, right? That's Micah, I think. He has another one that says Dessert Armory. Like, you know, a dessert. Like cake, ice cream, cookies, and more. Focus, what up, my man? Check it out, Jerome. I'll try to remember. Sometimes I forget. I thought I'd get a laugh.
It's a pirate. Arr!
How you been, Micah? We haven't seen you in a little while. You did hop on the other day with your main account. That one needs to soak some more. That plate. You can't lie. Yep.
The armory, matey.
Yeah, right.
It's me, Rodney.
I doubt that because Rodney was on here earlier. I just discovered that I'm black. Oh, really? I identify as one. No.
Just kidding. Ding dong.
I have some Irish in me. Like the Scandinavian side. All right, boys, I'm off here. God bless you guys and have a fantastic week, friends. Okay. Thanks for coming by, Tactical. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Hopefully that one that went viral for you is getting some good income. I don't know how much that would get, but love and prayers to all. Thanks. Ask me something only Rodney would know. You know how I know you're not Rodney? Because Rodney's a member. Plus, he already came in here with his secondary account, and that's not what it was called. Have an amazing weekend. Awesome. Like and subscribe. Yep. Because he was in here earlier with his secondary account, unless he changed it real quick. Unless he has a third and fourth and fifth account like I do. For specific reasons. I went to a dirt speed racing car thingy. Just like Rodney. Come on. Just like him. I'm just like him. Full disclosure, $1 million and changed like $40. Still a blessing though. Well, I mean, hey, you did nothing other than your nice little tricks, which would be cool to learn. I mean, I'm not degrading. I can't do that. So, I mean, you're awesome in that. What you do is just every once in a while, you just repost the same one, right? And if it gets you $1 million views each time, $40, $40, $40. See ya. I was home alone all weekend. Aw. Yesterday I was at a sprint car race, being the pit crew for 2 cars. Oh, yeah? That sounds cool. I've never been to a car race, I don't think. Other than road rage. Hey, fellas, I'm back. Yeah, see, there's the real Rodney. Will the real Rodney please stand up? Skagit Speedway. JD, what's good, brother? What's good? God is always, right? God is good all the time. That's cool. I can't complain, brother. Hope all is well. Yep. I'm cleaning dishes. Oh, I got some that need cleaned from yesterday's shoot off. No, I'm cleaning dishes. We're not scrubbing them in the sink. What's up, Pat? How's it going, buddy? Mr. Stay Strapped. Always stay strapped. Cha-ching! What's going on, bud? Not sure why, but my roommate keeps using these in my coated pans, and he keeps putting scrape marks in my. I told him, please don't use these in my pans because it makes it so that stuff sticks to them because these will scrape the bottom. Oh, I'm gonna have to tell him about it again. Ask him nicely. He stopped for a little while. I think he uses it to flip chicken or something inside the pans, or fish. I don't know what. Let's see. What's up? Ken Rich Lee. How you doing? Do I play video games? I don't. I've got some subscribers that want me to get into it. How you doing, by the way? Wood also works. Nice silicone ones, non-stick. I got some about 3-4 weeks ago from my aunt. I don't know if they're heat resistant, but they should work. Let's see where those are at. These ones right here. I don't know if they're made for heat. They're silicone, so I would think they would be. I should hide those and put these in the same place. So he has to use these. Catch y'all later. Have a good one, buddy. In Asian countries, we usually use wood. I have wood, not tongs. I have wood spoons and stuff like that. Are they good for heat? Yeah, probably. What's the brand of these things? Sorry, I got something in my eyes again. It has a P exclamation mark Z-A-Z-Z. Pizzazz. Pizzazz instead of pizzazz. Or I don't know what. I don't know. Worked pretty good, I guess. Looks like it might have been used for heat at one time. It's got a little bubble on it. 2 of them. Might be just the forming of the silicone around the metal. What's that now, mate? Used the same wood spatula for 10 years. Awesome. Only placed it this January. What's up, Waits? I usually use wood or stainless. What are you two doing? What are you two doing? I also picked up a pair of these for like when you're deep frying. Those are nice for my aunt. They're Echo brand, which is a good brand, made in USA. I didn't have a pair of tongs like that. I think these are some stainless or something. For frying donuts maybe too. Want to switch all my pots and pans to stainless. There you go. Sometimes stainless though, unless you're cooking with enough oil, it'll stick and get like stains and stuff. We smell mosquitoes, huh? What's going on? What's going on, Sunshine? What are you doing? Mosquitoes. All my pots and pans are stainless or titanium stainless. Okay. I know some of those stove tops, the flat tops, you got to use like a special type of pan on them, so that way they'll actually turn on. I installed one the other day and it wasn't working, and it's because it has to have a special pan, like a type of steel type or something. So aluminum won't work and some other won't work. It has to be a certain type of pan, which seems weird with such a high-end flat top that she got. Metal scrubbers will take care of the stainless. That is nice about stainless. You can use metal scrubbers on them. Induction tops. That's it. That's it. She got an induction top. I was almost going to say induction pans. It's an induction top. And it wasn't working until we did some research. If she would have got the model right up above it, it would have had the option for either or, where you could bypass that. She got the one that was only induction. What's up, FW? You mean like that? Like that? Needs induction. Yep. What's up? Sorry, Beautiful Earth heard that one. That was out of my mouth. He like farting at mic, please, trying to get off. Poor guy. Poor guy. That's all that excites him. Farts. Wonder how old he is. Mr. Beautiful Earth's a member too. So if he's in the live when we have our giveaway of hats, t-shirts, and stickers, he automatically gets a free entry on the spinning wheel too. Back, had to get milk. Oh, at least you came back. Some guys don't come back from getting the milk, if you know what I mean. Russ, let's see, what's the name's back too? Micah, with my Desert Armory and more. That is Micah. He say, sweet. Yep. The pan heats up because the induction coils rapidly alternate magnetic fields to induce eddy currents into the pan, making it heat up. I didn't know Eddie had his own curtains. Pretty cool. Pretty and cool. Creator with all his fancy words. Eddy currents. Isn't an eddy? Maybe it's a jetty. Something underwater? Almost like a berm underwater, an eddy? I don't know. I thought there was another meaning for eddy that was underwater. A jetty. There we go. That's it. I knew it was close, but it's something different. Squub, squub, squub. That's what little kids call a jet. They call it jetties. No. What fly through the air? Mama, there's a jetty. A jetty. No, it's not. Eddy's currents are small circular currents. Oh, so I'm right? I thought I might have been, but then I thought, well, could be jetties too, but they're all... There's also yetis, but they are under the water, allegedly. It's outcropped in the water. A jetty is, yeah. An eddy is currents, small circular currents. Okay. That's what I was thinking of. Which that would be small currents of magnetism around the pan you're talking about. The magnetic field. Disrupting the... I don't know what. The flux capacitor. At 52 miles an hour. Or whatever it was. I haven't seen those in a while. The Back to the Future. The trout leave eddy currents. Eddies is the calm water behind a rock in the river. Which one is it? Someone else said it was a circular current. You're saying it's a calm water behind a rock. Maybe it means the same thing. It's double meaning. It means the opposite. What did I have in here? Tortillas? Probably. Not sure. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Speaking of roads, where's he at? It swirls, but it's calmer than the direct current. Yep, a jetty makes an eddy, which needs a buoy. And then the Yeti jumps in and messes it all up. I don't mean the cooler Yeti. I mean the Sasquatch looking thing. It looks like Sasquatch. What do you want, Skittles? What are you doing? Skittles acting like he wants something. We don't mean a boy, but a buoy. A buoy? Looks like out in the water with that little thing that floats, so it points out where danger is. Bigfoot. Yeah, that's the other one. Abominable Snowman, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, and Yeti. There's like 4 names for the same thing, allegedly. It's just the Yeti and the Abominable Snowman are both white, supposedly. Sasquatch and the other guy that I mentioned. Bigfoot, that you mentioned. They're not. They're more of a forest person, humanoid. Cupacabra, that would be the Mexico one. For Mexico. There's also a wingding, but that's something totally different. A Wendigo. Well, unfortunately, the event's not going to happen tonight. Doesn't even start till 7:45, and that's too late for me. Yep. Oh, IT, too bad. Yep. Almost 8 p.m. on a Sunday. Seems like a weird time for singles meet. A wingding. Yeah, that's what I said at first, a wingding. I meant Wendigo. A Wendigo. There's a wing ding. Those ones are over in Japan or China. Wing ding. It sounds like it would be a wang dang. Dang-a-ling-a-ling. Doesn't sound very pleasant. What's up, DH? How's it going, buddy? How'd your Sunday go? What'd your weekend look like? Mine was awesome. We did some shooting content. Check out the shorts. We did some awesome shooting content. We got like 10 shorts we posted. We got at least 2 more I need to post, but I gotta work on them. They might come a little later. We'll see. Because I want to put slow-mos into them. I probably could figure out how to do it on my phone, but I'm not 100% sure how to do it. It'll take me a little bit. But then I don't have to transfer it from computer to the phone. So, it's going good so far. Desert Army more awesome. Sweet! Oh, just about to lose a plate. You better stay up, Sunshine. I don't mean you, Skittles. I call him Sunshine. What's up, Veins? Liked and shared. Awesome, I appreciate it. How's your evening going? Let's see, I subscribed to you over on ACRs, I think. Is that ACRs? And then ACRs over there on Tacticals, I believe. Something like that. But yeah, if you haven't checked out our channel, because I know you're new to my channel, we have cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking content. I still have some rappelling that I need to put on. Some more rappelling I did 2 weekends ago. Where's it 3? And then, of course, we do shooting content. Yep, ACRs. I know, creator, it is a weird time. It is. It needs to be on a Friday or Saturday. Yeah, definitely at that time it needs to be. But I have to be up between 3 and 3:30 tomorrow. Oh, dude. Yeah, man, don't go then if you got to be up that early. Yeah, I feel for you, though, because you want to see what's out there. See if she's out there for you. Unless you really feel it aching to go. A prompting, God saying, you need to go after all, AT, even though you're going to be worn out and shot, tore up from the floor up. She's there. She'll be there for you. The light bulb is going to go on and a bell will go ding. That's her. I had that experience one time with the girl I dated last. I knew her already. So when we went shopping after she picked me up from the airport. Well, she came by bus, little buses from her village. And then I rented a car, and so we went driving around looking for stuff. And when we were shopping, yeah, I had that voice or light bulb experience from Lord, but it was only for a season. Only God knows what happened to that. It was for a season. Scrub. This pan I got from my aunt. It's a pretty nice pan. Works pretty good. It's an OXO brand. So, hug, kiss, hug. OXO. Isn't it O mean hug and X means kiss? I forget. Maybe it's the other way around. Hope you had a good Sunday. We did. Went to church like normal. It's actually my turn to preach next Sunday. It's a house church. We take turns preaching. The brothers that are old enough. This morning it was a little bit smaller because this one family didn't come that has a widow with her 2 boys and then a husband and wife. That's the mom and dad. They didn't come today. I'm not sure why. I thought they were coming, but best part of having a drone now is I can use it to locate my kid in the hood and tell him to get home. Yeah, you mentioned that the other day. I was like, okay, that's unique. That's one way to do it. Not saying you like it, but wow, what did he burn in this one? Unfortunately, my roommate's slowly ruining my pans by burning stuff in them, which is not very helpful. It's hard to clean. Put lower heat, brother. It's not going to burn it up that way. I was thinking about having these for supper later. Some Italian sausage. I wanted bratwurst, but they were out. All they had were these and spicy ones, which would have been good too. But yeah, Italian sausage. I hate burnt pans. Yeah, they're a pain to clean. If you just lower the heat and calm down, it'll be all fine. Got to clean off the stove too. So we got to let this one soak a little bit because it got messed up. Got to learn to cook one way or another. Yep, he's done a lot better than when he first started. Those are good. Have them with pickled onions and some boiled corn on the cob. Sounds good. You probably sliced it up Cajun style. I'm debating on trying to cook bison steaks tonight or not. I haven't had bison steak in forever. I was probably 13, 12 when Grandpa came and brought them. Something like that. Something like that. He got them as a trade-in for payment for doing body work on someone's car. Some side work he did. Because he was a body man. My mom's dad. He passed in 2016 of July, August, I forget. Because July 4th, I was over there watching fireworks off their roof in Tucson. And then I left the end of July, I think it was. And then, about a month later, he passed. 2016. So, yeah, it'll be 10 years this coming. Let's see. What's up, Micah? Those brats go good with a bread bun. Top it off with pickled onions and sauerkraut. Sounds good. I take that deal too. The ranch where a lot of the bison comes from is like 45 minutes from my house. Durham, Buffalo Ranch. See, Arizona has... Oh, I got news, by the way. Arizona has bison, and so we have bison hunt here. It's a once-in-a-lifetime tag. So actually, in 2 days, tag quits for deer, bison, turkey, bighorn sheep, and youth javelina. I can't do youth javelina because I'm not a youth. But I did bison, bighorn sheep, deer, and what did I do? Turkey. Turkey, unfortunately, they don't have any zones open in my area, so I had to go up north for that, unfortunately. So I just bought 4 tags today. It ends on the 2nd, so I wanted to make sure I get in there for that. So I got 4 tags I put in for deer, bison, bighorn sheep, and turkey. Hopefully I get one of those. Okay, that one I already read. Durham Buffalo Ranch. I don't remember what it's called by us because I think they have free roaming where we're at. Of course, in was it by Yellowstone? Is there free roaming, Montana? I believe so. At least they used to be. I think they still are. All right, let's clean off this stove over here. This bison says it came from Colorado. Colorado? There was a fella in California who had like 5 or 6 of them. Excuse me. It was in between this town called Singer and a town called Visalia. Relegate him to using the grill only so he stops burning your pans. I know, right? It was a few minutes behind. Oh, yeah. Yellowstone, they just stand in the road. Yeah, they do. And people, like, try to get up close to them and cause problems, and then they attack their vehicle. Or them. Because people are cuckoo. You get this 2,000 pound or more, 2,500 pound, that you think's docile. When that thing comes after you. What's up, Dannon? Been a while. How you doing, bud? Don't people think they fluffy cows? Oh, they ain't fluffy cows. They are solid. I know that area, Jerome. There you go. Yeah, it's what road is that cuts across? It actually cuts across from a town called Orange Cove, a little town, and goes straight across all the way to Visalia. It's one of those roads that cut across that he has some bison. Because I would take that to do jobs in Visalia. I had some repeats back there and some new people too, but there was 3 or 4 that was repeats. I think the one lady, I left something in her attic. I was there a couple times. A flashlight, a skill flashlight with skill battery on it. I'm pretty sure I left it up in that one. And then I'm missing an impact too. A little 12-volt one. I have no idea where that one is. Dannon says Angus are just a semi-tame water buffalo. I know this because I raise Angus. 2,400 pounds is a decent bull for sure. Yeah, these are, well, we're talking about bison. Bison are one of the biggest cow-like animals. Yeah, they're like 2,500 pounds. They'd be heavy. But yeah, I put in for, I don't know if there was any bull tags available this year. I think I just did cow and yearling for buffalo. And those, I just put whatever I can get. I put whatever zones, hunting zones. Because I'm like, if you get it, you get it. It's a once in a lifetime. Same with bighorn sheep. But hey, I'm getting points towards it. So you can get guard points, which are $25, or you can buy a tag, and if you don't get chosen, those are only $13. We'll see. For deer hunting, I actually chose in this area where I'm at, as well as I think I chose once for the place I was at last year in November, and then the next one over, 25A, I think it was, instead of 24B. I forget exactly. No, this is 24A here where I'm at, or 24B. I can't remember. The unit. Let's see here. Last year, bison fell into the hot springs and was incinerated. Yep. Meanest animals in the field is a new mom cow. I've had to play circus clown many times in life. It's the cardio and adrenaline. Yep. Free boiled bison. Yeah. With sulfur smell. That probably smelled awful after a while. Yeah. I need to heat these two things up. Oh my. Huh. Guess what I found? So I have a thing of syrup sitting up here. It's about this deep. That's really sticky. Well, guess what? A mouse fell in there and it acted like a sticky trap and he got stuck. He's inside this. He's in here. He's dead. He got stuck in there like a sticky trap. You can see his fur there. What's the matter, Skittles? You got in a little too close and fell in, couldn't get out. Yeah, I stuck it outside for now. What's up, Don J? Sorry I didn't comment. You said you found a girl? Hey, that's good, I guess. Skittles, what do you want? I wonder if that's the mouse that kept evading us. It might be. What do you want, Skittles? What do you want, Bubs? Huh? Where's clock at? Skittles, where's the clock? There we go. I don't even know what time it is. Time to get a new syrup thingy. You. Unfortunately, we probably have to throw it away. I wouldn't be scared of I would be scared of hantavirus. He got greedy with the syrup. LOL. Yeah. And he fell in, couldn't get out. I don't know how long it's been in there. It might have been yesterday. It's a little bloated looking. Probably because he tried eating so much to get out. She's like 10 years older than me. Hey, that's better than some people. My cousin married someone old enough to be his mom. Now, that was her second marriage, unfortunately. Cougars are great. I got me one, Dawn. Yep. I suppose. They get their hooks in you and you're stuck. Just like that syrup. Just like that syrup. Syrup. Just like it. What the what? What the what, Skittles? Skittles, what are you doing? The thing is, her house was disgusting as bleep, and she broke. What'd she break? Desert arborist and mulch. What's up, Micah? You're funny. You renaming all your accounts funny names. As long as you're liking, that helps. And thanks for behaving. At least right now you are. And she broke. Oh, she's broke as in no money. Okay. And she broke. Jerome, I appreciate the fact that, brother, you is you. Oh, what do you mean? I couldn't do that. 5 to 6 years different with the most. So you're saying if she was older than you, well, what about the other way around? Of course, for me, someone 5 or 6 years younger, they would be 30, almost 30, almost 31. Because I'll be 36 in 2 weeks. So like for me, marrying someone that's like 25 to 30, if you can find a person that's a decent person that hasn't been divorced, that maybe is a widow or something like that too. Either direction. I got you. For me, the upper end, like older than me, probably 5 or 6. But the other way around, I don't mind if they're fine with 10 years, 25, 26, I'm fine with that. I'll be 45 in July. Okay. I did get a nice compliment from my neighbors up the road on my lawn and landscaping. Was nice. Yippers. There you go. But yeah, I'll be 36 in June 13th. Hopefully it's not a Friday. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Crap, man. I've never been married at 40. I'll take a 25 at this point for sure. Yeah, I'm getting there, Dandon. Danon. I'm 30. I'll be 36. So yours July 13th. Cool. He's fine. Just saying. What's up, Manny? How you doing, bud? Manny Manuel 27. How was your evening, your weekend? I got a little questionnaire up there. Was your weekend good? Or was your weekend good? Mine was awesome. We did a whole bunch of shooting with the nephews and my dad. My mom even went shooting a little bit. She shot the 22. I have a short of it. I started the camera kind of late, so she only got 2 shots in at the time. And then, I mean, she got a whole bunch of them, but I had the camera rolling kind of late. An anesthesiologist. 22 is such an underrated system. Oh, it is. So I had like 8 rifles out yesterday, but unfortunately one of them, when I cleaned it the other day, I guess a broken part fell off, and so it didn't fire. It's a single shot bolt action. If I put the part back in, which I knew something fell off, but I couldn't find it. It was when I was cleaning it the other day. It plopped out off the bench onto the floor. I need to find it. once I put that piece back in, it'll take that space up and it should fire again. It shouldn't fall out because when you're sliding it, it's locked into where the bolt goes. So it should be fine. It's a really old single shot that looks like a 1x4 for the butt of it. It's called the Schleipschleier Nitro King or something. Schleipschleier? I don't know. It sounds like it's, what do you call it? German or something. German. But I should look for that piece. It should be down here on the floor in my man cave, which is kind of a mess because I was digging around for stuff for the channel and whatnot. Oh, here's that little piece. I found it. There it is. I believe it's broke, but I think if I put it in there, it should be fine. It's part of the firing pin. Oh, you know what? That's not the first time it broke. It has brazing marks on it. Here, let me turn the light on. Look at this, guys. Again, YouTube, nothing's for sale on air, educational purposes only. Look at that. You can see the braze right there. So it broke before, but it wasn't a hot braze, so it kept breaking. I think if I put it in, it should hold, though. Even with the part that's missing, it's still not. Yep. Never shot a gun. I want to learn. Hey, come to Arizona. I got levers. I got old doubles. That one's missing because I fired it yesterday. And this is all catawampus because I took a whole bunch of stuff out of here and shot it. We got modern stuff in there that are locked up. We got a big old 338 Lapua right here that goes like 2 miles, supposedly. Am I a veteran? I am not. My dad is. I'm not, though. But yeah, it looks like that broke before and they tried brazing it. Hey, AT, you still in the chat? You want to fix that for me, too? While you're fixing the triggers? Although this is hardened. That's probably why it didn't stick. This is part of the firing pin. Since it's a rim fire, it uses them like a thin piece. You should look into Remington 52T. Back in the day, they were meant as kid rifles, but they were really fun. Magfell bolt action 22s. Mine has peep sights. Awesome. My local gun and pawn always comes up with the coolest 22s. Now, the two that I have that works pretty good, one's a single shot 67 model, and the other one is a model 74 semi-auto. Bullets go in the back. It's almost like the Remington Speedster, which I actually have parts for one that I want to make eventually. They're hard to find and they're not cheap. So I want to make one eventually. I have a barrel and 2 butt stocks for one, and I need to get some other parts. It's in the safe. I live in Arizona. Oh yeah, I remember that. You mentioned that in that ACR's live. Let's have a shootout, huh? You know the part. Okay, that one I read. I'm going to screen that. Just shot that one. But yeah, is this one? I think that's a Remington Speedmaster or something they call them, or Speedwing. It's in the safe. I got 2 stocks and then a barrel, which the stocks have receivers. I need a couple more parts, a forearm. Oh no, I have the forend for the one, I think. It's these little piddly pieces that you need to like put the barrel on with. I don't know. I got to figure it out. Brantley, why did you read your fortune cookie, Joe? I don't believe in that stuff, Brantley. I mean, I open them up sometimes, the little fortune cookies, and see what they say, but hey, look at that, YouTube. Look, not for sale. Ever. So don't accuse us of it, okay? Like you've done in the past. And I'm like 1.5 feet from that or more. So, yep. What's up, Gus? I do not. That takes special licensing to get that stuff. I don't have that licensing. I can get tannerite, but that's about the only thing I can get. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming by. There's Micah again with another one. I didn't read mine because I feel like it's witchcraft. Exactly, it is. I don't take any stock in those whatsoever. I'll open them up, and the reason why I open them up is because I give the cookie to my dogs, and sometimes I'll read the little thing. YouTube has removed 5 of my channels. I get to just under 300 subs, and they remove me. What? That's weird. He has so many accounts. Yep. Well, at least he's behaving on them, Russell. He's not being dumb right now. Other than renaming him funny, but 300 subs. So my outdoor channel that has no gun stuff in it, it's just outdoor. That one has 275, 76 maybe. Yeah, for now, Russell. It hardly has been getting any more. Now I haven't posted a whole bunch of stuff recently, so that makes sense. I did just post. What is that, a mouse? POV of Skittles, part 3, or was that part 4? I think it was part 4. Maybe I got a subscription off that. I'm not sure. I don't read them because I feel it gives place to the devil. Like I said, personal conviction. Yep, exactly. Yep. Yeah, I take no stock in them. It's just dumb. It's like the same thing with horoscopes and what's the other one? Astrology and zodiac signs and all that. I don't know. It's a lot of new age mystic stuff, strange arts that Christians and believers should not be involved in. It's dark stuff. I'm all for natural medicines and stuff, but when it starts getting into like weird occultic homeopathic stuff that's just off, yeah, you could tell that, it's not God in it. Arizona Outdoors Mystery Catch Challenge. He just went live. He fishes a lot of the reservoirs up north by Lake Havasu. I usually run lives about geopolitics, flight tracker, EAMS. They censor me a lot. Probably as much as me or more, because they hate this stuff. I can't even for the fun of it read astrology bunk. Yeah, I don't read those either. What's the other one? Horoscopes or something? Maybe I already said that one. EAMS. I forget what that one is. Obviously, I know what flight tracker is. EAMS. Yeah, I don't remember what that one is. Yep, horoscopes are crazy. You know what I didn't do this Friday? At least I don't think I did. Friday before last, I did Fridays with Frank. I don't think this Friday I did. Emergency action messages. Emergency action messages. Okay. Is that like when people watch like EMT people or sheriffs and they react to the videos, like Fridays with Frank, which is here in Arizona out of Pinal County, and Sheriff Lamb does some reactions. Military messages. I eat the cookie but toss the paper. I rarely eat the cookie. I usually give it to my doggies. They love eating those. Military messages on the Webster. What was that? You okay, Skittles? Skittles, are you whining again? What's going on, bud? Something's got him in a tizzy. What's going on, Sunshine? Huh? What's up? Skittles, why are you crying, huh? What's going on? What's going on, buddy? Skittles. Oh, ow. Your little patty whackers are kind of sharp on my belly, even through a t-shirt. Hello, Skittles. What do you want, Sunshine? Anywho. I don't even eat the cookie. It freaks me out. Yeah. Skittles is sad that his pet rat died. His pet rat. Well, the other day it went running across and jumped through a little hole about that big underneath the kitchen cabinets, and I tried to get him to get it. I'm like, sick him, Skittles, skip him, skit, like that. And he's got all excited and bouncing around. He's pretending to play with me, like a little gnaws with his mouth. Let's see, where's he at? Skittles, what are you whining about? Hey, Rodney's back. Skittles, what do you want? What do you want? What? What? You think I'm hungry. What? What do you want? Want to go outside? You hungry for something to eat? He's looking at the refrigerator and like looking back and forth at me refrigerator and me wagging his tail. Skittles, what are you doing? Trying to hop up on me. Skittles, what's going on? Eat the paper and toss the cookie. Okay. What is going on with you, Sunshine? Huh? What? What is going on? Oh, my best bud. He's been itching to go on the hike with me. Problem is, the last couple hikes I want to do are repelling. That way I can't bring him, though. And it's sad. I know, huh, buddy? Yeah. We went. Oh, Skittles, what are you doing? Dog attack! Dog attack! Ow! Doggy attack! Help! Help! Canal was like, what's going on? She's like, what's going on? What am I missing out on? What do you want, Canella? Oh, you want big dog? Skittles, what are you doing? He's all making funny noises. What's up, Canella? Huh? What's up, Nella? Hey, Baker, how's it going, bud? Well, we just got done washing dishes. And I chilled in the man cave for a couple minutes. I need to make something for supper. Not sure what I'm going to make. My phone stands in my car still from yesterday's photo shoots of shooting. Check out the shorts if you could. I'm trying to think what I should have for supper. Canela? No. Well, there's my one pan. I was wondering where this was. So instead of putting... Look at this. Instead of putting his leftover meat in a container, he puts the whole pan in it, then doesn't eat it, and it gets ruined. Panda's open till 10:30. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We talk about... I said something about, hey, you can get me some Panda. Well, I'd have to order it in because I don't feel like driving all the way over there. It's across town. It's like 15 minutes one way. I'm on the outskirts of town. It's not city limits. Yeah, then it's just wasted, and I don't know if it's any good for the dogs to eat or not. Probably just toss it outside. It's just dried out hamburger with seasoning in it. Fast Chinese food is not words that should be in the same sentence. Right, that's true, because real Chinese food is not fast food. Which I haven't gone to the sit-down Chinese here, which is surprising because I love Chinese food. There's one called Golden Dragon. There's another one called Orient Express. There's two hibachi grills, which are more Japanese, I think. Probably what attracts the mice. That's in the refrigerator, by the way. I think that's 15 minutes away from me, too. Oh, yeah? Didn't look like there was much left over. About one taco, probably. I think that was what it was from. Leftover taco stuff he made. Roommate is a knob. I forget to turn the stove off. He continuously knocked on my door. Just turn the knob. Yeah, I know, right? Seasoning probably isn't great for dogs. I think it has paprika in it and probably taco seasoning.
What are you doing, Nella? You're acting funny. Skittles? What?
Let me just toss it outside. If they eat it, they'll eat it. Another thing he left on the counter too, which started smelling, you know those styrofoam things that chicken comes in with that pad on the bottom that soaks up liquid? He left that on the counter for a couple days and it started stinking in here. I mean, I'm sure I do stuff that irritate him, like having the dogs inside so it creates some hair. I think that's the only thing he doesn't like that much, but sometimes it's trying. Right, Canela? Make them fart Mexican? Oh, boy. Yeah, it was starting to smell in here, so I stuck it on the counter. The other thing, too, is, which this happens, you know, when you get shrimp, they have those little tails, and so the little tails, he throws them in the trash, and of course it smells a little bit like fish, so that's not the nicest. Dog hair is a constant presence in my life. If it's not there, something is off. Yeah, if you like dogs like I do, it's just life. Now I will not live with a cat in the house. 2 reasons, or is it 3? They spray urine everywhere. They aren't really a good friend to me. They are stinkier. And then, yeah, they have more fur balls that are kind of a mess. I'm not a cat guy. They can stay outside. The doggies come inside at night, and then during the day when the donkeys are running around, because I have 2 donkeys running around right now outside. Which roommate, he's supposed to be coming back from LA today. He had a delivery for his boss. Puntable jokes. I'll punt him. Both of these need soaking. The one shouldn't take long at all, but... let's see here. I'm allergic to cats. That's another thing. I am allergic to cats as well. It affects my asthma. They're cute, but definitely no cat. Yep. Cats aren't my favorite. I don't like cleaning litter boxes, but I don't mind the cats themselves. Yeah, outside they're okay. Other than they get all over your car. What's up? The Endless? Remember reading one of the books out, my dad's collection, and it was a hunt guide that talked about seeing wolves eating fish that had the consistency of yogurt. Interesting. Cat crap stinks to high moons. It does. There's multiple reasons why I don't have a cat. Especially inside. Consistency of yogurt. What type of fish would that be? It'd be of a white meat fish, probably. All right, how's my meat thawing out here? It's getting there. And in hot weather, it's even worse. Exactly. We got a Italian sausage here, mate. Plug in my air fryer. Open the door up. Now, this last time for washing dishes, it was a little bit more dishes than normal. Normally, we don't let them stack up quite that high. All right, usually I get 2 of these out and eat them. Let's see here. Put those in the air fryer. Good old air fryer, which I need to clean these trays out soon. They're kind of getting a little bit gnarly. My grandmother has a cat that thinks it's a dog. Well, they have interesting, sometimes they're pretty unique, yeah. All right, let me flip this over, put it for 10 minutes, and then we'll turn them and poke holes in them. There we go. Yeah, some cats and other animals, they think there's something else. Where's my onion? There it is. Can I move? What's up, Yukon? What? How you doing? You haven't been in here a while. Appreciate you coming by. How's your lives been? I haven't got notifications for yours in a long time. I did get one for Windex the other day. Heard electric dethatcher to help keep lawns tip top. There you go. Sorry, I got a whisker bug on my nose. My grandmother had a cat that used to run and jump on the screen door and then proceeded to just hand from it. What a dethatcher zero. It's like a power rake that helps like aerate the dirt between the grass and the dirt to help it flourish better. Can't type tonight apparently. My cat is trained like a dog. Yeah, that would be nice if you had a cat trained like a doggy. I mean, I don't know any cat that's like that, so it'd be kind of rare. We're gonna saute some onions shortly. Russell says, neither me, creator. That's probably what you're supposed to say. It proved the point unless you did it on purpose. Uh-oh, Pistol Pete just went live. Uh-oh. I'm going to lose some of my sponsors. Let's see, do I have a knife? I do have this knife, but that was just for cutting plastic. Where's the sharper one? There we go. Let's sharpen this one up real quick. Real quick, like. I have two different type of Cutco sharpeners. This one I got from a yard sale a while ago. And then I got this one from my aunt just a couple days ago. I don't know if you're supposed to push towards you or go away on this thing. Two different styles. Cutcos aren't cheap. And this one's like more of little ceramic rollers with metal behind them. Just drag it through. This is an older one, I think. This one's newer. Yeah, it has the old Cutco symbol versus this one has the new one. I did it on purpose. I figured you did, mate. And use the old Steely. Ah, who's next? Who that? Probably the donkey's trying to go on the counter. I mean the front porch. Oh, and I got a nice ice cream scooper too. It's got still has the liquid in it. It's a little dinged up. I think it's a Pampered Chef. No, something red. Oh no, that would be Pampered Chef. I've never had a nice ice cream scooper like this, so got it from the aunt when she passed. Clean before cutting. Yep. That's what you use? The iron? The steel thing? Yeah, some guys tried to recruit me for Cutco. Oh, yeah? These are whetstone knives, but if the edge is really bad, I'll use a AccuSharp. Those are nice, those AccuSharps. Antifreeze in it. I have one. Yes, there is. You can feel it. It's cold. And it's just been sitting inside the drawer. I have that scoop too. Yep, steel rod. Yeah, it's aluminum. Here, we just rinsed it off. Yeah, it's aluminum with something in it, yeah. A little sus. It's supposed to help melt the ice cream while you're scooping it out. Alright, let's get this onion cut up so we can saute them for those, stick in with those. Ooh, it's pretty sharp. Cutting off a thin layer of the old part of the onion so it's a fresh edge. Just want to take a little sliver off of it and then toss that because it's not the freshest. Pampered Chef was another scam. Not as much as you would think. I've been to Pampered Chef shows. You'd hold them in their house, your house. And they also used to have Tupperware shows at people's houses. I don't think Pampered Chef was actually that much of a scam. Now, the other ones, that was kind of the company that made knives similar to this, that could cut steel. You'd see them out Walmart before there were super centers. That was a joke. Those were. Showtime 6-star steak knife. Junk, probably. I like Pampered Chef. Me too. Time to do lunch prep. See ya, Zero. My mom did Pamper shows all the time growing up. Yeah, I've been to a few. Pampered Chef and Tupperware. My mom used to do Tupperware shows. I have their pizza stone. That is one that's good. My sister has a Pampered Chef pizza stone. Loves it. I think that's the only Pampered Chef thing I have, though. That one I just got from my aunt. All right, we're going to saute some not mushrooms. I wish. I don't have any mushrooms. Saute some onions in some olive oil, which I'm almost out of. I only have a little bit left. Just a teeny little bit. Chow Zero. Oh, we don't want the skin, the rind or skin, whatever you call that stuff in there. I guess you call it a rind. I don't know. We call the onion skin, I guess. Layers of an onion. We're going to stick those on our Italian sausage. Love onions. Oh yeah. This one, I guess this is a yellow onion, I think. This is not white. This would be yellow onion, yeah. Purple are good on some things too. I'm trying to remember, like, I think purple might be better for sauteing. White and yellow onions are better for burgers. Or yellow, I think, is good for both. White's good for burgers, and purple are good for sauteing, I believe. Or salad. Yeah, there you go. My dad sold World Book. Oh yeah. What about the rainbow vacuum cleaners? Kirby too, but rainbow vacuum cleaner. Kirby did as well. Went door to door. I remember when rainbow vacuum cleaner came to our house one time, way out in the boonies. Oh my! Good Knife brand is global. They aren't the cheapest, but for Japanese knives, they are more affordable options. I only have one. They use for cutting everything. I have one. It's supposed to be pretty good. They make them in big sets off of Amazon. And they're pretty expensive usually, but I haven't really tried it. This one's a pretty nice, they make them in full sets. This is a pretty nice Japanese one. Long series. It's really sharp. I've only used it once, I think. It's two pieces of steel. The blade part that you sharpen is one pipe of steel, and then the main rod part is another. Yeah, it's a nice knife. They make full sets of them on sale for like $250 on Amazon. I think I got this one for maybe $25 on sale. It's a really nice Japanese one. But yeah, I've only used it once or twice. Yep, Kirby and Rainbow Vacuum. Yep. My mom still uses her Rainbow. Okay. Ginsu. Was this the same brand? No, it's a Hashan Shaw. Something like that. Yeah, it's a nice looking knife. Ooh, it's smelling good in here with these sauteed onions. Oh yeah. Cook it in that, what you call it. Alright, let's lower that heat a little bit. Alright, I need to flip these, what do you call it, them majiggas. Italian sausages. And put it in for another 10 minutes probably. 9 minutes. A boning knife, possibly. I sold Kirby for a day. LOL. I have one that I need to get rid of. It's in California though. I bought it because the property that I was renting with someone else, it had carpet. Not long after I bought it, we tore the carpet out when I was in Arizona taking care of my grandpa in 2016 when he was on his deathbed. I took care of him for a month before we had to put him in a halfway home or whatever you want to call it before they pass. I forget what that's called. It's not assisted living. It's a, I forget what it's called. It's to make them comfortable before they pass. Can't remember what that's called. It's not a therapist. It's not a nursing home or assisted living. It's something else. Someone will probably bring it up. But yeah, after I got the vacuum, then the only thing I had to vacuum was the carpet, the rugs. Hospice. Thank you. That's it. A hospice. He was ran by the VA because he was a Army vet out of Tucson. Tucson, Arizona. Yeah, I took care of him for a month. Then he was getting too bad, so we had to put him in hospice. He lasted about a week or two at hospice, and then he passed away. else do I want to have with my Italian sausages? I don't have any salad, otherwise maybe make some salad. I don't have any lettuce. I got some cheese. We always got cheese. Cheese, milk, pickles, chicken eggs. We could have eggs with it, huh? That actually sounds pretty good. Have some eggs with my Italian sausages? Why not? You can tell I'm a bachelor, huh? Yeah, hospice facility. I make whatever I feel like making whenever I feel like making it. That's what's kind of cool about being a bachelor. Yeah, we'll have eggs with the Italian sausage and some sautéed onions and cheese with probably a glass of milk. Right, Russell? A glass of milk. Butter. Butter. Mantequilla. I don't have my phone stand in here, so I can't put the phone in to watch, so you can watch me cook, but I could stick you in amongst the stuff. There we go. The butter in there for cooking the eggs. The other day I had eggs in a basket. You take a piece of toast and cut a round hole in it, and you drop your egg in the center, and then flip it and cook the other side. And you already got your toast with your eggs. It's pretty cool. Eggs in a blanket. No, eggs in a basket. Piggies in a blanket is like dough that you wrap the hot dog in. That's piggies in a blanket. Eggs in a basket is the toast with the hole in it. It's pretty good. They taste really good, especially if you fry it all with butter. And have a side of bacon or sausage. Lunch prep done. Black Forest ham wrapped with lettuce, tomato, provolone, and ranch. Awesome. Other than I'd replace the ranch, even though I like ranch, with probably Italian dressing. But I'd put it on the side in a separate little container. That way I could dip it in or pour it on as needed. Good stuff.
Good dookie. Good dookie.
What's that? Oh, it's the donkey. The donkey's outside. Milk, yes sir.
Milk.
Milk. Milk is how I say it. Some people call it milk. I call it milk. Usually. Olive Garden dressing is good. That's exactly what I buy. That is the only Italian dressing I buy unless I need to buy it for like a church gathering and I'm grabbing a whole bunch of them. Because I've done that before. But for myself, yeah, I'll get the Italian that's Olive Garden. Awesome stuff.
It's awesome, mate. Awesome sauce. Because the sauce is the boss.
Alrighty. Get ourselves some salt. No, some garlic. A little bit, not much. A little bit of garlic. Some pepper. Oh, not that side. That's the big side. That would be so peppery. And then a little bit of 3P sauce. 3P seasoning. Shout out to TD9 because he gave this to me because I want it. A whole bunch of these prices were from him. 2 of them I just used. The smoked garlic powder and the 3P. And yeah, that was it. When doing scrambled eggs, use a teaspoon of sour cream. Makes it fluffy. That works. There's another one you can do is if you put milk in it in a blender, it makes them light and fluffy too. That one I learned, I went to a Bible school for a month, a couple times. That's what they did with to make their eggs light and fluffy in a blender with milk. So you pour the milk in with the eggs and let it churn for a while. Yep. Did I get him? There was a little gnat. I always use milk. Yep. I've never heard of the sour cream one. Or you said cream. Sour cream, yep. I mean, it's all, what would you call it? Dairy that's like a cream substance. So, yeah, probably would work. It'd probably get a slightly different flavor. Bet you those sausages are about finished. Get our toaster out here. Some people use cream, never tried though. Those would be kind of rich, I would think. And obviously more expensive to make because, you know, cream is more expensive. Yeah, I never tried it though. Milk, yes. Cream cheese, I mean, not cream cheese. That might work too. Sour cream, never tried. All right. All right. Get a Ziploc bag. Where are those at, Skittles? I think the little ones are elsewhere. AC's on. All right, need this to put the cheese in once I open it up. Where's that knife at? There we go. Mayonnaise is number one in eggs. That's the sour cream, makes it more fluffy. It's a Gordon Ramsay trick. Oh, it's gotta be good then, right? I'll have to try our sour cream next time. Me too. I don't like fluffy scrambled eggs. I like them tough and flat. Like soda? You like flat soda too? Like my mom does? She'll like get the fizz out. She don't like flat. She likes flat soda. I like fizzy soda. Although the other day I had a soda. You know how you get it up your nose? That when you like burp or something, it comes up your nose and burns. Man, that hurt. It doesn't hurt. Whee! You get it, Skittles? All right, let's slice ourselves up some cheese here. Honey, you need to buy powdered eggs and make scrambled eggs in. I don't like carbonation either. I think my dad doesn't mind it. There we go. Come with the 2 eggs. Put some onions on them. The sauteed onions we made earlier. Put those there with the top. And ta-da! Let's cut some cheese, stick it on that same plate. Why waste another dish? Oh, this must be one I froze because it's kind of crumbly. That's okay. This kind of makes it unique. You can kind of like crumble it in your mouth in little bits. Whoa, there's a little more than I wanted. Powdered eggs are good. Yeah, they are. I'm love carbonated drinks, although I've cut back on sodas. A bunch of powdered eggs. They're great. Technically freeze-dried and powdered. Yep. We've gotten them before years ago. It'd be neat to freeze-dry stuff, but the only thing is those machines are expensive. What's up? What's up, Noah? What are you doing, Canella?
What's going on, Killa?
All right, let's see if our sausage is done. It's called Burt Burn. Oh, when it goes through your nose? Yeah. Shut off the burner. I almost left the burner on. I'm being like Russell's roommate. Bad memories. No. Yeah, if you freeze cheese chunks, like that was a half pound, it'll crumble like this, but it actually tastes pretty good because it reminds me of mini cheese curds. Doesn't squeak though, but don't forget the milk. Yeah, those freeze dryer machines would be inconvenient if they weren't 3,000 beans. I know, right? What time is it? 7:42. Yeah, it was pretty close when I set this a couple minutes ago. Well, it's been a while, but leche de vaca. Leche de vaca, milk of cows, or jugo de vaca, juice of cows. Hey Jerome, hope you're doing all well. What's up, Boondock? We're doing pretty good. I caught your live where you're running through the rain with your vehicle. You had some background music playing for a little bit, but it was cutting in and out again, so I unfortunately couldn't stay. I had other stuff to do too, so. Which was catch up on some YouTube videos that were posted on Sundays, which I still have to do more of that. We're just being honest here. We try to be honest as much as we can. You'll be knocked on my door soon, yep. Drinking Champions milk, yep. Leche. You're like, FBI, open up. It's fine. I appreciate you dropping in. Seems like Starlink and my microphone haven't been playing well on live streams. Did you catch up on? See, that's another one I got to catch up on. See, he just popped in with a couple shorts, and so I was watching those. Need to get back to doing some long form stuff. There you go. There you go, my friend. I do a mixture of all. Obviously, I have way more shorts than long form, but I've been doing a decent amount of long form with like the series of Skittles, with the POV of Skittles, the cave exploring, the mine stuff. What else? I've got so much cave stuff I can do. I can do some hunting stuff from when I went hunting. I don't know if I'll eventually do any of that. I don't know. Of the deer last November. It's just I didn't get anything. I got close. If I got something, I would have posted a lot of that right away. I didn't get anything. That's what was kind of sad about it. Alrighty. Alright. What was that? The black hair. Who has black hair around there? Not me. What's up, Wolfman? How you doing, buddy? Alright, we need to get ourselves a tienador. A tienador, which is a fork in Spanish. It's like tine, so tienador. Yo, I'm here. What's up, Vontae? I haven't seen the POV with Skittles yet. Looks like I got some homework. So I have up to part 4, I think, Boondocks. I posted part 4 like 3 days ago, maybe. What's up, Vontae? Appreciate you coming by. I hopped in your guys' live, but unfortunately, what's his name kept cutting out. So it's kind of hard to follow along. Twin22. Twin Gen 22. Like and subscribe. Thanks, Fonte. How are you doing? Awesome. We're doing great. 83% said that a great weekend. 17 said no. That's sad. Thanks for stopping by. Yep, I would have stayed, but it was cutting in and out too. I would have stayed probably for a couple minutes instead of just 1 minute or 2 minutes, whatever it was. I was barely in and it was cutting in and out. But yours was fine. You're chilling there, kind of like looking at the camera and waiting for his thing to clear. On the 17%, LOL, my weekend wasn't all that great. Aw, sorry about that. I did shooting, so if you checked out my shorts, yeah, we took out some big guns, including some that hadn't been fired in who knows how long because they're old. Can't find the ammo for it, had to make it myself. Yeah, Vaughn, yes, sir. Well, here's my food that I just made. So we got some Italian sausages, eggs with sauteed onions, cheese. It's crumbled cheese because it was frozen. Got to have our cup of milk and toast. Working LL. What up, bro? Hey, work. How's it going, brother? So that's what we got for ourselves to eat. Yep. Let me turn the living room light on. Ta-da! I need to get my stand. I don't know where it is. Well, I do know where it is, I guess. It's in my car. Canella, is my car locked up? I hope so, because there's a lot of stuff in there. Canella, move. I don't know why I'm asking the dog. Like, she's going to know, right? They're my companions. I talk to them all the time. Who else do you have to talk to if you're by yourself, other than your roommate? Working LOL. What up, bro? Hey, you been going crazy, bro? Keep it up. Oh, we're trying. Have to keep it up. Got to keep the grind until YouTube finally decides to let us out of prison, right? They hate us because they ain't us. Got to get my stand out of the car here. Yeah, we got all sorts of stuff in the car still from our shootout yesterday. Trash along. Don't you be talking about. Nope. I've never fired one. I've handled them. But I wouldn't talk trash about something I've never fired. All right, where's our stand at? Let's see. I need to unlock the side doors. Don't be talking about trash. They ain't trash-alons. Let's see. Where's my thingy at? How's the shoulder? It's awesome. You're not missing anything. I probably am. What do you think about the Prodigy? Of course, they're more of a 2011 higher end in a way. No, shoulder's great. It's got two little marks on it. That's it. What's that? Oh, that's a 9 and that's a 9. There's two 9s sitting there that are really nice. 365 macro and my TTI Canet Combat. Where are those? My stand. And the double barrel shotgun, but it's the old one that shoots black powder. Where's my phone stand? 50-50, some are good, some are bad. Of what? The Prodigies or the Echelons?
Smells like gunpowder and black powder.
In the trunk here. Where's that stand at? It's foldable, so I could fit in a small area, but it's hard to see because it's dark out here. The Prodigy. As long as they don't answer you, it's fine. Maybe it's on this side. How many were in this thingy? 450. So we did 450 plus about 333 rounds of 22. So that's 750, 783. Plus I had some mags already loaded up from another mag. I mean, some other. So we probably did 800 rounds of 22 yesterday. Nephews did a lot of them. I did a decent amount. Plus my dad had some. He brought some of his Remingtons, which weren't firing the greatest because they were older. In my Heritage Rough Rider, the back end would like bulge out funny. It's kind of weird. At Who's Your Buddy that does remarks on people. At whose? I'm confused and confuddled. Trash lawn, all bad. I knew you were going to say that. They're all bad. Have you shot one? I mean, I suppose you have. Where is that? I've never shot one. All right, there's my hoodie. I don't know where that is. It's in here somewhere in my car. My food's going to get cold before I even find the thingy. Oh, well. No, just messing with Vontae. Yeah, I know, right? What's up, Rhodes? I knew you were going to show up one of these moons. Speaking of moons, it's going to be a full moon tonight, I think. Hasn't popped over the mountains yet. It was either yesterday or tonight. It's going to be full. Yeah, because Vontae likes Echelon. I mean, I do too. Even though I've never shot one. I've handled them. Hey, Pups, what's up? You didn't steal my food, did you? That'd be sad. I come in here and the dogs ate all the food. That'd be really sad. Because Canella could have pulled this one down. I'm gonna have to set you guys up funny, unless Skittles move. No, he probably brought his phone stand with him. My roommate has a phone stand that's the next tier higher than mine, as in height wise. Let's see, you have to mess with. Yep, I don't even want to see someone pray. A rich man get richer. Absolutely disgrace what I witnessed earlier in another stream. Oh, yeah? And Mike is back. Hopefully it wasn't the stream of one of our buddies. We hope not. Is the knife over here? No, is the fork over there? Maybe. Here's the knife. That ain't a knife. This is a knife. Some weird forks. Some of these ones that we rarely ever use are kind of funny looking. They'd be funny looking. Funny looking, mate. Alright, I hope my food's not too cold. Canella, no, this is not for you. God loves money, I don't know. Russell's like, what? Wait, what? Huh? See if I can lean you guys up on this little... There's like a little light my roommate has here. Total misuse of prayer. Hoping a rich man gets richer. Some of those streamers are insane. There's a couple of... No, Skittles, do not hop up here. No, stay down. There's a few of them that I do not like. It's the guy who pretends to call 911 or pull the fire alarm. I think it's the same guy, possibly. The ones, obviously, that have people doing stupid stuff that's inappropriate. And then stuff like that one, yeah, making money off of God's kingdom. Anyways. Amen. See what these Italian sausages taste like. They're good. No, it prank calling 911. He's like, oh, if you donate this, if you donate that, Skittles, get down. I'll call 911. Oh, I just need one more disco laughing. And he'd be like, okay, I'm calling. Oh, wait, no, we need one more. He'll never do it. I see if a rich man gets more money, the more to charity. Yeah, but most rich people, that's not what they do with it. Can you be a Christian and be rich? Yeah. It says if you have more money than you need, give to those who have a need. God said, send me money. If you don't send me money, you'll be cursed. Some mega church preachers talk that. It's sad. I did have a fork over here. Rich people accepting prayer to get more rich is absolutely insane. Yep. Ooh, that 3P sauce is a little bit spicy. I inhaled one of them. Canelo, what are you doing? Canelo, what are you doing? Prayer is supposed to be intercession between God and man. And just talking to him as like you're a person. It's not for profit. Keep some money in religion. Lots of suckers out there. Grilled cheese? No. That is 2 pieces of toast with butter in between. Then I have some cheese that was frozen, so it crumbled. Then I have 2 eggs with sauteed onions on it. And 2 Italian sweet sausages. I got the sweet sausages the other day, a pack of, 6 or whatever's in it? Can't remember. I wanted bratwurst, but it was during the holidays, Memorial Day. And the bratwurst and some other stuff was on sale. Those were all sold out. So I got the Italian sausage. It's good too, though. Yeah, this is just 2 pieces of toast with butter in between that melted. Skittles, I left the light on in the room. Can you go shut it off? So we're not wasting electricity? No. Skittles, you don't need to come up here. No. No. Look at this guy. Look at him. Trying to sneak up here and take my food. He's like, please give me some food. Please. And Canal is right there sniffing her little nose off. Look.
He's like, give me some food. And Skittles is right. Give me some too. I want some now.
His tail's wagging.
Give me some food. I want it now. Give me some. No. No.
Skittles. Funny old bugger. No, Skittles. You trying to lick my plate when I turned my head. You little snitch. Trying to snitch my food. It's like Canal that time I turned my head and she ate my popcorn or whatever it was. That one time. You're like, hey, the dog's eating your food. Been concentrating all day. It's a crap job. Concreting. Oh, concreting. I did concreting a week ago from yesterday. I didn't post those shorts. What's up? What's up, Dallas? Guess what? Guess what, Dallas? Who's the best? Who the best? We all the best. I used to do a lot of concrete when I did garage floors. Do all the footers, the tying, rebar. This was just a back pad, about 6.5 yards. We just cooked up some Italian sausage, some eggs with sauteed onions, 2 pieces of toast, and we got some cheese and milk for a supper. A late supper, because it's, 8 o'clock right now. Darren says, have a great evening, and God bless everyone. I got to go. Thanks for dropping by, Darren. You have a good one, bud. I need to cook up that chicken sometime before it gets bad in the fridge. On the grill. I want to cook it on the grill. Skills is over here. Has his nose tucked in between my hip and the pillow. Nope, he's back up with his nose moving. And he's got those little puppy dog eyes going, where's mine? Where's my food? And Canal puts her paw up here. Canal, thou shalt not covet after thy master's food. Or thy master's this, that, or the other. Old Testament, but still true. And a glass of milk. I don't know if I said that. I love my milk, love my cheese. I like popcorn too, but the only popcorn I have is for like snacks. Is whole kernels right now that I got from my aunt. The one that passed. Normally I get microwave popcorn. Most of it tastes pretty good. Certain brands are blech. The Walmart brand isn't too bad. One brand I had one time was just gross. I didn't even finish it. I'd pop it up just for the dogs to eat. I think it was Winco's brand, which is from California. He didn't come to change the law, but to fulfill it. Exactly. You have heard this, and this, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, but I say unto you, when I was younger, I did underground parking garages for high rises. I did some cleaning, some concrete cleaning in some of those. Except we started hallucinating with the gas exhaust from the machines. They didn't have the venting system hooked up yet, so it was getting smoky down there. Get out of here, little bug. It was not good for us. It's like 3 layers of parking garages underneath the apartments that were being built. And my buddy in LA had a pressure washing company, so he needed help, so he hired me for 4 or 5 days. We'd wake up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, do pressure washing at grocery stores. After that was done, we'd go to this underground parking lot that was new construction and clean it. Skittles. Good boy. Skittles, you're looking good. You're looking good, Skittles. No, we don't need kissies right now. No, we don't need kissies right now. And with the cleaning of those, it had you had to reclaim it with the washer with a big old vacuum pump. Yeah, Orville's good. Actually, I think that's what brand the loose. I think the loose granules. I think it's that. Redenbacher. Yep. I don't have a popcorn machine, but sometimes you can cook them on a pan with a little bit of olive oil or something like that, and then mix it up. Gotta keep it going. I don't have one of those stir crazies, I think they're called, that keeps it moving. Totally not Micah. Yeah, right. When did you become a member, dude? Micah, did you buy membership, or was that one of those donation ones that Rodney gave out? I think that was Rodney. Or maybe it was Rhodes. Because someone gifted 5 of them the other day. You convinced me you're not Micah. No, I'm joking. Because it says totally not Micah. Same profile picture. What? Why are you staring at my food? I told you, it's Rodney. I doubt that, because since YouTube's going by channel handle, you can only change that once every 14 days, is it? I forget how long it is. It's like your channel signature handle. You might have the channel name one thing, but your signature handle is something else. You can make them the same, like mine is. Like your channel might be called just Micah, but the handle's called totally not Micah. Canelo, why are you panting? It is not hot in here. You funny. Skittles. There's a little beggar right here. Look at this guy. This guy begging. He's looking at this big old sausage here and going, yum, yum, yum. I want to get me some. Skittles, maybe we'll give you some of it after I'm done eating. Okay. Just not right now. All right? He's like, oh, goody. His tail's wagging. Goody, goody gumdrops. Boop, boop. Skittles. No. Skittles, stop begging. You'll get it later. Not right now. Just give me those little puppy dog eyes. You'll get it later, bud. Yeah, you'll get some later. Little buddy. Hello, Skittles. He's like, see, look, Rodney Whitehead. His is different writing than that. Let's see, where is his? I'm looking for him. I think he was in here earlier. Yep, it's all lowercase. All lowercase 8735 behind it. Didn't fool me. Canelo, what are you doing? You got back up. You don't have to keep getting up, Noah. No. That's hard on your joints since you're an old doggy. No cheese crumbles. We've been on 2 hours and 11 minutes. Well, I guess it's time to close the live down. That way I can down this sausage. What's that? It's like a mouse. Is that a mouse, Skittles? Skittles, stop begging. I told you to get some later. You don't need to beg for it right now. Little buddy. Boop, boop. Skittles. That ain't Rodney, yeah. That's a different Rodney. That's Micah Rodney. Calm yourself. Was that, Skittles? Something get you? Is there a mouse on the back end getting you? Uh-huh. Little mousy mouse? You miss Micah. You are him. Look at that. He even copied the same photo. You are Micah. Skittles. Well, y'all, probably let you guys go. Appreciate y'all coming by to our channel tonight and watching us do some cooking and washing dishes and chatting and hanging with Skittles here. Little, say hi, Skittles. Say bye. Say bye, Skittles. Say bye. Canelo, you gonna say bye? Say bye. Bye-bye. Anyways, thank you all for coming by. Thank you, Tactical. I know you're not in here, but thank you for the $20 donation, $19.99. Appreciate you all. Have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed the rest of your lives. Never can go wrong serving Christ. He's the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father but through him. My end says 39 likes, so it's unique. Hey, thank you for that, buddy. Appreciate you. It didn't register on mine yet. Oh, there it goes. All right, y'all have a blessed one. Till next time, folks. Desert Armory More signing out. Appreciate you. Bye.